Hello everyone, here I have a PS4 Pro and I'll be showing you how to open it and clean it out. You have maybe your system turns off because of overheating, or once in a while, every so often you would want to clean it up. So what you do is just pry out up the front and then along the edges as well. You can use a little screwdriver to pry up too, and then just slide out the back and up. This will give you access to a couple screws that go over the power supply, and you'll remove those screws at the top, and there's just also this metal bracket as well that you will remove. It has two screws on the left and the right. When we have that off, then we'll be flipping it over, and there's a couple screws that actually hold the power supply onto the motherboard as well, so we'll have to remove that as well. And looking at the fan, unfortunately you just can't pull out the fan, but an easy way to clean it is either just using compressed air, just blowing it out, or I'm using isopropyl alcohol and a little brush, because the fan blades do get dirty and that throws all the dirt right into the CPU. It's used to cool, but it does get clogged up, and if it gets clogged up, your CPU will overheat and then it can shut off your system, and it could also cause your CPU to get damaged. So it's good to clean it up once in a while. Flipping it over, we'll have access to a safety security screw that right in the middle, and I've already removed that. And then you can pry down on the casing there. There's a couple little plastic clips, but after pushing it down, you'll be able to remove the bottom plastic casing as well, and then it also slides up and away as well. We have to remove the back casing is because there's a couple screws that hold on the power supply, and so we'll just remove them, and then they have a little arrow on it, so you'll know which ones to take off as well. With those screws removed, we can just pull straight up on the power supply from the top. I'm just using a little screwdriver, and there are two little prongs, so you have to pull straight up when removing it, and then you'll have access to the heatsink, because this is where all the dirt gets inside your CPU and all that stuff there. So you want to blow air right in there and then shoot it outside out through the fan, and also blow inside your power supply there, because dirt does get in there. So I'm just using some compressed air and this blowing out the dirt, because when the dirt builds up, it restricts the airflow, and the more air you can get in there, the cooler your CPU will run and the better the performance. So after blowing it out, you can just pop back the power supply and reassemble it. It doesn't take too long. And there are also a couple tips is don't put your PS4 on the ground, because air gets sucked out through the side brackets. So you can use a brush and get the little fins all cleaned on the side, because that's where it sucks in air as well. After cleaning it up, I can press the power button here, and then we can see that the logo turns on, and then the games are running here. We'll just open up one, and then everything's back in working condition. Hope your system's working now, and I'll see you in the next repair video. If you enjoy electronics, you can consider subscribing and learn how to fix them.